Coming to you at the end of the week. Lights, camera, action, feel, grab a seat. And you can learn the thing you want it with me. So listen now, cause I ain't tryna repeat. Tell them what it is quick, man, I like fast. Splash Brothers with the script, hear the mic pass. Looking like your mama, give you time to digest. But I promise you this not your mama podcast. But I promise you this not your mama podcast. But I promise you this not your mama podcast. And I promise you this ain't your mama podcast. And let me tell you something, not your mama podcast.
Let's get it. What's going on, everybody behind the screen? This is episode 15 of Notyomamaspodcast featuring Dev and
Skee.
Let's hop right into it, Skee.
All right, as always, people, leave some good comments. Let us know what you're thinking. So you get something funny. So we put you up here.
Hey.
I know we've been kind of slacking a little bit on respond, but we do see you trying to get back on that. So just trust us for the process. We're going to get you up there. And so as always, I like to see how we disappoint Mama this week. How do we do it? And so just noticing one thing, that people love to marry objects. I just don't understand what's going on with that. What about you?
I think that, it's lonely in 2024, man. So if you can't find somebody to vibe with you, just vibe with an object instead. If you want to marry your laptop, your phone. If we don't know what that was. That was a noise outside. But if you want to marry something that doesn't have a choice but to marry you back, then I guess that's your forever thing.
Married the Eiffel Tower, though.
Like I said, if you want to marry the Statue of Liberty, what's that one tower, the Leaning Tower of Pisa?
That'd be interesting.
Pisa, if you,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you can marry whatever you want, and if that's what love is, who am I to stop you?
Yeah. And then just that, and then this week, lady was talking about that a burglar was trying to break in her home, and that apparently when they broke into the home, she ran outside and called her husband on their ring.
Yeah, that was weird.
But the part that got me was she was holding her dog in the bathtub, and she told her husband in there, the burglar's in there, and the kids are in there with them. Who in their right mind says, let's let the little chihuahua live, but not my two children?
Just to confirm, y'all, you heard him right. It's a Caucasian woman was on the Ring camera. She felt like she was getting robbed. Took the dog outside, right? Left the kids, the one that came out of her body. She left them in the crib with the burglar. Took the dog outside.
Now, as the husband, I'm getting divorced because I'm trying to understand why was the mutt more important than my children.
The mutt.
Yes.
She said, I paid for the mutt. The kids were technically free. I mean, they're not free, but technically not free.
Bump the dog. Save my kids.
I can't believe she even left the house in general without the kids. Like, yeah, I can't believe she should have stayed in there and protected them. Something. Like, leaving the kids is crazy. She doesn't deserve to be a mom. I think she needs to go to jail.
Yeah. So if they don't get divorced, it's going to be a lot of therapy.
Hey, don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Go straight to jail. Because that's crazy.
Yeah. And then, looking on this week, the Cowboys had asked their players in the training camp. Yeah, Dallas Cowboys.
In case y'all don't
America's favorite team, they say. But anyway, they were asking them what their favorite cartoon crush was. It made me think back to when Dev and I were talking to our boys about it. And one of our boys said that Jenny the Robot. Yes, Jenny the Robot was his cartoon crush. Not Kim Possible, not Shigo.
Not Dexter's mom.
Not Danny Phantom's girlfriend.
Oh, facts.
Like,
not Raven, not Starfire. The OG Teen Titans.
Jenny the Robot. XJ9.
Bro, not Mrs. Incredible? Like, what are we talking about?
He said, what did he say in the chat, Dev? Did he say something about W40? What
yeah, something about WD-40 and motor oil. He'd probably take her to a Wawa as their first date. Then maybe a Buc-ee's on their second date. Yeah, our boy's kind of, we don't know what he got going on, but kind of concerning his intimate tendency.
Like, as all of us being Gen Z kids, from when I say that, I mean 99 to 2002, we all had good classics to watch growing up.
Facts.
And that was the one that stuck to you?
And we had inspiring shows, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, first topic of the day, we talked about people marrying objects, not real people. And, you know, one of our own is on that line right now.
We worry about him a lot.
We do. You need help, brother.
Indeed.
And some lotion. That's another story for another day. But,
And then, as y'all know, the Olympics is getting hot right now. And then Simone Biles, the GOAT, did her usual thing. She also Team USA, the Women's Olympics, got the gold medal for the team. So, as always, as we expected, we got that done. And Simone Biles was the oldest female gymnast to win the all-around.
Facts.
Now, Def, why is that so important?
It's important because usually the person that wins it is between the age of like 14 and 18 or 19.
Mm-hmm.
She won it at the age of what, 24?
7,
not 24. Yeah. So she won that award. It's likely, I assume, her last time competing. She might do it again at 31. It's just very, very, very unlikely as it is to do it at 27, let alone in your 30s. Very impressive. Side note, I saw a video of her do a first pitch at a baseball game, and she like did a jump corkscrew flip.
That joke was crazy.
And then she threw the ball, bro. Like, just no trampoline, just straight earth. That was crazy. So, yeah, man, she's an amazing human being, amazing athlete. I don't know when we're gonna see that again.
Yeah, like, just think about that though. She did a corkscrew. Was it a front flip or a backflip?
It was a backflip.
A backflip corkscrew
On the ground.
on the ground by the pitcher's mound.
Bro, on solid
Earth. You like doing a normal backflip is cool, but doing a corkscrew?
That's what I'm saying.
Not without a trampoline or a balance beam?
Nothing. She did it so casually, bruh.
And then she still threw it online to the basement.
Facts. She threw a better pitch than a lot of athletes. So, Mrs. Biles, shout out to you, man. I understand why Jonathan Owens be taking off work to see you, because I definitely would.
Yeah.
If you need a stay-at-home husband.
Okay, anyway.
I'm just saying, like, Mrs. Biles.
But as we're talking about the good side of the Olympics, we got to talk about the ugly side of the USA. Our 3v3 women's basketball team has not been so hot because we got Haley Van Lith going off of her somewhat sad season that she had at LSU, and now she's transferred to TCU, so not the best shooting year for her, so she was still in there. And then we lost Miss Cameron Brink to an ACL injury.
Yeah.
So for some of you who don't know, apparently Haley Van Lith and Brink were the reigning 2020 champions of 3v3. So now that team has been broken up, we were going to lose anyway.
You know what's crazy? The men's 3v3 team also isn't dominating.
Yeah.
Granted, it's understandable, kind of. There was a debate about why our players aren't, like, why don't we put dominant players in that field with 3v3, but obviously our most dominant players are in the team ones, 15 on 15. Strangely enough, if you didn't know, in the Olympics, the players are ranked by points, and Jimmer Fredette is on the 3v3 team because he's the number one ranked Olympic basketball player, like, in the world. Only in 3v3, but yeah. So, fun.
He didn't show up this time.
No, he did not.
All I saw was him getting a cramp rubbed out.
Yep. There's a reason he plays in China.
He doesn't play in the U.S.
No, he didn't even play in the U.S.
Oh.
He's just the number one ranked player in Olympic basketball for 3v3.
Gosh.
I don't know how that happens, how that works, but yeah. Yeah. The more you
See, if it was me doing this 3v3, I would have put Ant and then added probably Kyrie and then
it's a team.
probably and Kyrie, and then I'm trying to think who else would help them out.
3v3. Well, I'm thinking about it like, okay, say you take the top 15 from Team USA and include them, I would put Kyrie. You wouldn't have Ant available because he's on the main team, but I'd put Kyrie.
That's right.
Center-wise, I'm thinking maybe who's an American-born center that's good right now, but not at the top.
Cat, probably.
Cat, okay, Kyrie, Cat, and what, like a small forward? Maybe Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown's not on the team.
Yeah.
That'd be a squad right there. Easy.
Oh, I forget the main one. Shy.
Shay. No, he's Canada.
Oh,
That's why he plays for Canada.
That's right.
Yeah. So
It's got so many people that
there's like the rest of the world is caught up because there's like 86 NBA players or 68 NBA players, I think, playing worldwide in the Olympics.
but all across different.
Yeah, all across the Olympics, not just for Team
You forgot
USA.
he's
So
Canadian.
yeah, him, RJ Barrett is up there, Dylan Brooks is
want
up
RJ
there.
Barrett.
They all play for Canada.
I want RJ.
Oh, sorry, RJ, didn't make Ty's cut, but Skee.
No, sir, not at all. Not at all. And then, continue our segment from last week. We're in our road to glory field right now, trying to get right.
Yes, sir.
And so, unfortunately, we did not get the dub we needed this week.
Nah.
So we are. Well, we had back-to-back games. So we went 7-2, then fell to 7-3. Now we're pushing our good man to the transfer portal.
Yeah. So basically, what he's saying is, 11 in the light skin world is. We had a really bad week, but it's okay because we're entering the transfer portal, which means we have options.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
That means that we're exploring our options, seeing where the transfer portal will take us, on our journey to road to the glory. So.
Indeed.
Yeah. Skee, what about you, man?
Then for me, I almost got caught. UMass tried to send me a contract, and then I was getting into it, and then right before I hit the ink, I realized the problems and said, nope, we're going back to transfer portal. So still waiting for the moment, still waiting. They almost got me, though. It was almost there, but I said, we're not going to UMass.
It was close.
We're going to keep looking. Maybe a Tulane or a UCF or somewhere around there.
Yeah, so ladies, as I am in the transfer portal, I'm only accepting 5-star recruits, no less.
I'm a little more lenient, at least 4 stars.
I'm a 5-star recruit myself. I am only accepting the best of the best D1 offers. Standing on business.
You heard from Dev.
Stand on business.
This program is very tough.
Yeah. Tough recruit, number 1 in the country. Maybe not number 1, but like top 25 in our city. Yeah, I'll go with that. Top 25 in the city.
But anyway, Dev, what did you think about the new Mr. and Mrs. Smith by the Childish Gambino? What's your thoughts?
All right, so for those of you who don't know, Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, has a show on Amazon Prime called Mr. and Mrs. Smith. It is a remake of the movie Mr. and Mrs. Smith featuring Jane and John Smith. I thought it was dope. It was amazing. Probably one of the best shows I've seen this year. It was only 8 episodes?
Yes.
And I binge watched it in like a day. Skee and I both did. The concept is crazy. He did. He watches shows like fish drink water, bro. It's crazy how fast he be watching shows. But it was an amazing concept. Basically, there's 2 spies. They don't know each other at all. They do interviews to see who the most compatible is, and then they get paired up. They're instantly married. And they just do missions together, doing crazy stuff. They have no idea what the missions are going to be like. And from beginning to end, it's kind of like what's that classic crime couple? I'm thinking of Marilyn Monroe, but that doesn't make any sense. Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde. That's what it made me think of, where you have this couple that's on the run doing a bunch of crazy stuff. Because all their missions, they could die anytime, So I loved it from top to bottom. Would definitely recommend it, man. What about you?
Yeah, no, I loved it. Because if any of you saw the original with Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, as you know, in that one, they didn't know that they were going against each other towards the end. And then they had to try to take each other out. But now in this one, they do know each other. But the goal is to do all their missions. And then you find out in the end, they kill Smiths who have tried to lead the program.
Right.
And so just the amount of emotion it took you through in that show, it was amazing. Then the ending, man, I was like...
The ending is sad, man. But I do love the fact that, they go on missions. Basically, if they fail 3 missions, they're cooked. They're done. And being done means that you get hunted down by some other Smiths and taken out. And you just watch their journey. Because in the beginning, you see, they don't really care for each other. They don't know each other. And then they start getting romantic. At some point, they start having conversations about kids and buying houses and different things for each other, meeting each other's families. They're really integrating. And it just kind of shows you, you can really put 2 people together that are compatible and see how close they can become.
Oh, yeah.
It was a tearjerker for real. I didn't cry, but, it was sad, brother.
It was indeed
sad.
But something that wasn't sad that pissed me off? The way the studio is releasing these My Hero Academia shows every 2 weeks now. What happened to once a week? Where we go wrong?
Man, Crunchyroll is really dragging it right now.
I don't think it's Crunchyroll.
Well, I guess it's not Crunchyroll, but I mean, who's the company that makes it? That makes My Hero?
I gotta look that up.
I don't know who it is, but like they really are kind of dragging it, you know. And it's like it's a good season. I'm enjoying the season. There's intensity right now, and they are pulling us along, man. And they don't even say nothing. Like I gotta go search on Google or check under the Crunchyroll post, see what's going on.
Yeah, like I already know the manga is complete. Like we know that the manga is complete.
They just
So it's just finished. So trying to finish. Well, can't talk. Trying to figure out why can't they just end the war arc already? We should have had 4 episodes already to go ahead and end the war, but we're still stuck. Like we still got Bakugo trying to get revived. That hopefully he survives. Then we got Deku.
4 episodes to get.
Yes.
And struggling. He, like I get it, but come on, man. I'm trying to watch. I got other things to do. I got other anime to see.
Like it's taking so long. All my social feeds has spoiled the end for me, and it's killing me. Like, dog, you didn't understand that. With span of 4 weeks of 2 episodes, I've been spoiled to death, and I'm just like, I don't know how to react now.
Bro, Twitter, TikTok, even Facebook is spoiling stuff now, man.
I got messed up and got caught on YouTube. I said, how does YouTube know?
Bro, because they got those shorts now, and they just pop up, and you're like, bro, what? Yeah, I need y'all to hurry up with these episodes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and then what you got to get going into the week, man?
This week, man, going back to work. What's today? Saturday. This is the last full week until your boy turns 25.
Yes, big 25 finally joined me.
I'm trying to have my quarter life crisis right now.
You don't want to be like me, buddy.
I really don't, because this boy's going through it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, 25, getting back in the gym. I have a tattoo appointment that I'm planning to get next week. It's gonna be like a Harry Potter themed tattoo, so I'll show you guys that next week.
House Slytherin, baby.
Nah, Gryffindor.
Oh, yeah, he does the Gryffindor banners up here.
Yeah, y'all can't see it, but you know, that's what me and Mr. Potter got in common. You know what I'm saying? The GOAT. Slytherin is okay too, but there's some snakes. Anyway, yeah. So that's what I got planned next week, man. What about you?
Man, right now, I got to bully my insurance to get my car, man. At this point, I need them to give me something because it's been 2 months now, and I just need something, bro. I need something to drive.
Anything.
But on the good side, though, I am feeling pretty good now. I was working out yesterday in the gym, and I did with my cross stretches, and my left side felt free. I said, wait a minute. Are we back in action?
Okay.
Because I still have not golfed like I want to. I've been taking it slow. I do have a tournament next month in September. So for right now, I'm just training at the house. And just hopefully once I play, I have no pain. Might take a muscle relaxer that day just to be on cloud 9 for the day.
Word. Also, you know what we forgot to talk about? Disappointed mama. What was our question this past week?
Past week.
It was something like I want to remember. It was like what did we ask the people? Would you rather tell your mom that you broke up with the girl that she loves for you, or would you rather tell you got your next girl pregnant?
Yeah. So.
I was gonna ask, what would you choose?
Me, honestly, it'd be the breakup with mama's favorite because I really don't want to tell my mom, hey, you're gonna be a grandma in 9 months. Because then I gotta start prepping.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna have a long talk with my people, talking, why'd you get this girl pregnant? You know what you gotta do now. And especially if I know I'm not gonna be with this chick and I'm just gonna be back and forth for the next 18 years. I'd rather just break up with the favorite.
Fair enough.
And then deal with it like, you should stay with her. That's nice.
It's like you only know the half of it, mother. I would probably choose the same at this point in my life. Just because, I mean, you can always find somebody new and, you know, start over, whatever. Plus, like, just as your mama likes her, she could like the next one and the next one or whatever. And she might have liked some in the past, and here you are still, you know, trying to figure that out with the forever one. So, telling your mom that she's a grandma, gonna be a grandma, that's a literal lifetime commitment. So one of these things is technically temporary. The other one is forever.
Yeah.
So, man, that's all we got this week, man. That's all we got going on.
But we can continue on that question, though, Dev. So for you, have you been in that situation where you had to tell her, well, you had to break up with the favorite?
No. fun fact, I've only dated one person ever.
Gotcha.
And that whole time I was down in school. So we dated for a month. We talked for like 7 or 8 months.
Oh, wait, you talked for 7 to 8 months and then
Okay, so
finally locked in
listen.
for a month?
Listen, our situation was very particular because that was during COVID.
Okay.
So like, we had the pandemic happening.
Right.
And basically we met, I think, May or April of that year. So like school had just shut down. And we had been talking for like maybe a month, and then she had to go back home to Ohio where she lived. I stayed in Fort Myers, that's where I was. And basically I was like, yeah, we'll talk all summer and, see if we still vibe, whatever, cool. I didn't expect all of the effort that I got in that time. Like, she ended up flying down to Fort Myers for like a week, which was dope. I flew to Ohio. I had never been to Ohio. I didn't even know it was a real place till I got there.
Oh, my Lord.
I had only heard of Ohio State in football, and that's it. It's so different, bro. Like, there's mountains up there.
Yeah.
And there's also a lot of flatland in places. There's hot air balloons. I had never seen a hot air balloon in real life. That was crazy because I had never seen it. Like, she told me there was a story about how a hot air balloon landed in her backyard. And I was just like, okay, like, you could just do that. They could just land them anywhere.
Ohio stuff.
Yeah, strange up there. But, yeah, so, I mean, like, that situation, we pretty much ended up visiting each other a couple times. And then at the end of summer, I was like, look, like, you're the first person I've ever seen put this much effort into me. So, like, I really want to see how this works. But, yeah, that's why we talked for so long. I didn't want to start dating long distance. Not as my first relationship.
I got you.
I felt that just wouldn't make much sense. But, yeah, man, I mean, she never met my parents. I ended up meeting her whole family when I went to Ohio that one time, which was crazy.
I would assume so.
Yeah, it was like 30 people in there. Because her family's Catholic. Like, they had so many kids.
She told her people,
grandkids.
My black boyfriend is coming. Bring the clan.
Bro, my mom was so sketched out. Like, I told her, what the plan was. She was like, if you get God on some get out stuff, I'm going to Ohio too. And I'm like, all right. I gave her number, the location, all that stuff, whatever. But it was an experience. Yeah, but I never got to introduce her to the fam. So
Gotcha.
yeah, I mean, now she's married, which is a strange feeling to have dated someone and they're married.
I'm happy for them.
I mean, I'm happy for them because I feel like she really wanted that. Like, that really works for her. So, that's good for her.
I got you.
Yeah. Married at 24 is too soon.
No, that is interesting. That is interesting.
You're at the beginning of stage of life.
I used to want that, actually.
Who, you?
Yeah.
You want to be married right now?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I grew up in that household, so.
See, I'm not opposed to marriage, but I feel like we can't even get off the ground now in dating.
I get it.
Like, dating is tough to get. You can't even get in a relationship.
I get it, but see,
So
my POV is conscrewed because of my people. My parents were married at this age, bro.
They were married at 24.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they started with me at 27, 28.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. See, I think my parents got married well into their 30s, maybe.
Yeah, so it's different,
just,
right?
Yeah.
So I'm used to seeing that love from them, so that's all I know.
Oh, nah.
So now that I'm older, I'm realizing it's not gonna be the same.
Nah, it's not in our generation. Our generation is crazy. They're marrying inanimate objects and pulling pranks on people's couples and trying to get swung on. Like, they doing too much. I think it's a lot more realistic, at least for me, to take my time. Like, I really enjoy taking time, getting to know somebody, figuring out what they're about. Because I got too much going on to offer. So it's like, at 24, it just seems soon, I guess,
So my game plan was find a college sweetheart after you graduate, lock it in.
That would be ideal. What you gonna do now? You out of school now?
I was close. I had two of them. I was close.
But now what you gonna do? You out of school now.
I got found somebody.
I honestly do. That is a part of school I miss. Like, because if you meet somebody in class that's similar, like, to your major, you probably think alike. Like, you might have certain things in common. I remember, like, I would love to meet somebody in, like, a public speech class or, like, a journalism class. I figured we're interested in the same things. We might be on, like, similar levels of intelligence.
Actually, I differ on that. I don't want you to be the same major as me.
Why?
Because we means you both think alike, which means we're gonna move a certain way.
But I might enjoy some of those things. I mean,
well, for you, it's different because you were communications.
Yeah.
Marketing, business, all we think is business, like, it's not gonna be compatible.
It depends. Y'all. Oh, I mean, I feel like everybody's different, right? Obviously, but I feel like as a communication major, yeah, I would want someone who seems to be outspoken very extroverted, has the ability to really talk and vibe with people. Versus, I guess, as a marketing major, or I guess in business, all that stuff, you might clash on ideas too much.
Exactly. That's the only problem for mine. We're business minded, we're gonna clash too much. That's why I dated outside of my degree.
That's a crazy like concept thing because I also think like on the flip side, to play devil's advocate, I met so many people who were like psych majors.
Yeah.
I'm avoiding the psych majors because I don't want you to read me all the time.
Sally was a psych person.
Sally from the other week was a psych major. That's unfortunate. I just don't want to be read all the time. Like you're not gonna sit here and try
What's
and
the problem?
diagnose me as a person. I want you to get to know me as a person naturally. Don't so you're one of those and then pulling my zodiac sign into it. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
I went through. Trust me.
And
all that stuff you're saying. That's exactly.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. And as a comm major, people like diss my major so much. Like it's the easiest major. I would love like I'm doing public speech. I'm doing interviews. I'm walking up to strangers doing whatever. I don't care. Y'all want to talk about comm is so easy, but most of the people that are psych majors or business majors, whatever, a lot of the people can't even place their own order at a restaurant.
Oh, bro, I respect comms. I was gonna be a comms major. I was this close if I didn't pass my business law class. Like literally, I was talking to my mom about during that time. She's like, "What you gonna do if you don't pass?" I said, "I'm switching to comms." I was this close to join you. I was this close,
bro, because it's a good major. Like I started out going to college as a journalism major. No, I started out as a music major. I was gonna major in music.
That was gonna do nothing for you.
Yeah, no, that's what I put on my college invites, like to my friends and stuff. Then journalism, and then I switched to communication because it just made more sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I feel like that major needs more respect.
Yeah.
Because it just, bro, the amount of people that can't even speak English properly in America, born and raised it, it's horrible. So it's like, bruh, shout out to the comm majors out there, man.
Oh yeah, definitely shout out to y'all.
But yeah, man, it is a struggle dating in this world, man. I was so close to downloading dating apps again. I was this close to downloading dating apps again, but I hate them. I hate them too much.
Oh, I play on mine on the weekends just to see if it piques my interest.
Man. I get on there, I swipe, and then I'm like, this is boring, and people suck, and I get no. It's so demoralizing.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's all we got going on this week. Went on a little bit of a tangent there, but we had to run up the clock, man. We was going too quick, man.
Oh, yeah. All I'm gonna say on my part, I don't think I've had a favorite from my mom yet. I've been in 3 relationships.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she's had a favorite on none of them. I know at least one of them. One of them is dead to her. I know that for sure.
R.I.P.
Then the other one, we just said whatever with her. And then the other one, it was so short, we just did, oh well.
Fair enough. My mom doesn't have a favorite as of yet. Obviously, I've only had one. But I got you, mama. Give me, I'm 24. Give me like 6 years to figure that out. By the time I'm 30, if nothing works out, then whatever. Yeah.
Well, appreciate y'all. And just leave a comment.
Hey, yeah, we need comments, man. I promise I'm going to do better at replying to those. That's all on me. My bad. But hey, leave a bunch of comments. I'll get to every single one, I promise. Thank y'all for answering questions on social media. We need you to run that up some more. Skee and I will be answering our own questions every week. We just need more engagement from the audience, man. But hey, thank y'all for tuning in to episode 15 of Notyomamaspodcast. Keep it active. Deuces.
Ain't your mama podcast. And let me tell you something, not your mama podcast.